Hello and welcome to the review of LG C2 OLED TV in 55-inch screen size. C2 is a direct successor to the excellent C1 OLED TV from last year, and it is available in a wide variety of screen sizes, from 42 up to 83 inches. In addition to the new 42-inch variant, for the first time this year LG's more advanced panel called OLED Evo with higher peak brightness is implemented on the C2 series. Is this a significant upgrade or not? Let's find out together. LG 2022 TV lineup consists of LED LCD and OLED TV models. LED LCD TVs include basic HD Ready and Full HD series, then Ultra HD, NanoCell, QNED and QNED Mini LED. OLED TV models are split in three sections: basic A2 and B2, then OLED Evo C2 and G2 series, and on the top is the OLED Signature Z2 model with Ultra HD 8K screen. Previous generations of C series, C9, C10 and C1 featured exactly the same design with a large and quite heavy stand. C2 brings changes in this department. It's got a more compact central stand, slimmer bezel, and the TV's overall weight was reduced significantly, making the TV easier to handle during the transportation and the installation. LG's logo is missing again this year from the bezel, but you will find the words LG OLED on the stand and on the backside. Looking from the sides and from the back, we see that LG used different materials and updated the design. Grey plastic cover for all the electronics, speakers and connectors is more compact this year, and composite fiber material behind the panel is one of the reasons for a smaller weight. All the physical connectors are side-facing. We have 4 HDMIs in version 2.1 that support 4K 120 with one of them supporting ARC and eARC connectivity, then 3 USBs, 100 megabit Ethernet, Toslink optical input, antenna and satellite inputs, and infrared blaster. Like on previous generations, power cable is connected directly to the TV. Wireless connectivity includes Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Although it carries a new model number, the MR22, supplied Magic Remote is exactly the same as last year. This type of remote has been on the market for many generations, and for me it is by far the best to use with modern smart TV platforms. The pointer, the scroll wheel, customizable quick access buttons, and good layout leave little to be desired. The latest version of WebOS kept the same design with improved performance and new features. Main new features include user profiles, hands-free high LG voice commands, and always-on mode, and in the second half of the year LG promised support for Matter, a new industry standard for a more secure and seamlessly connected smart home. New WebOS will support LG's first fitness platform, surprisingly called LG Fitness, as well as new apps which will be available in some regions. During the test the platform worked stable and fast, and you can see it in action in my separate hands-on video. Negative aspects: full screen main menu is too complex and confusing, the platform lacks customization options, interface is not in native 4K resolution, related settings are often in completely different menus, built-in media player again this year doesn't support DTS audio format, and it is slower than before. Coming to picture quality, excellent picture characteristics of LG's C series of WRGB OLED TVs continue this year on C2. Again this year you will enjoy great contrast, deep colors, great motion resolution, excellent uniformity without dirty screen effect, wide viewing angles, and excellent sharpness with great upscaling. Besides that, I was expecting improvements in regards to peak brightness due to the new OLED Evo panel, but that was not the case. In my measurements using Portrait Display's Kelman 2021 software and C6 HDR2000 colorimeter, most of the measurements were similar to those on last year's C1 OLED TV, and I had to disable dynamic tone mapping option that is active by default to get values that are 30 to 50 nits higher and only at 100% signal level. Those values are too small to make a significant difference in reality, though they could help a bit when watching content in a bright room. Just like on previous generations, peak brightness varies depending on how bright the scene is, though that's something you can mainly notice on test patterns like this one, or when you connect a computer. C2 passed all the test sequences with great results, and it was difficult to notice any significant improvement in upscaling or sharpness without having C1 side by side showing the same content. Actually, for me the biggest improvement is even better than before factory calibration. In the picture presets such as Cinema, Expert or Filmmaker mode, both in SDR and HDR, I've measured a more accurate white balance compared to the previous generations. Color gamut coverage was also more accurate in regards to P3 color space, with C2 covering 98 and 99% of it, depending on the CIE diagram type. The only exception is Game Optimizer mode, where again this year you need to manually change color temperature to get more accurate white balance, but that's something you can do quickly. More details in my picture settings video, linked in the description. What this means is that you can trust that your new TV will display content faithfully to the original, and perhaps consider calibration in a year or two. The risk of permanent image retention or burn-in is still present on new 2022 OLED TVs, though with standard usage the risk is minimal. Short-term image retention can occur, as I saw during the calibration process, but this quickly goes away by displaying random full-screen content. There are tools in the OLED Care settings menu that will help you avoid or reduce the risk of burn-in, and you can also check out my video with additional tips. LG is focused on ensuring great gaming experience on its OLED TVs, and this continues on C2 series as well. Even though for some reason I was getting quite high input lag values in Game Optimizer mode, in reality the response to controls was as fast as on the older models I've tested. There are plenty of controls to fine-tune your gaming experience in the specialized game dashboard menu that was introduced last year. The only negative thing I have in this section is related to HDCP issues I had when connecting the PS5 directly to the TV. I was not able to get a 4K 120 VRR HDR signal without disabling HDCP on the PS5, even though I tried different cables and verified that this combination is working on another TV. Have you experienced similar issues on your LG 2022 TV? Let me know in the comments. Sound quality of down-firing speakers is on the same excellent level as on previous generations, making them good for less demanding or more space-constrained customers. You can perform sound tuning using the microphone in the Magic Remote, but the biggest improvement for sure you will get by connecting to an external audio system. For this test I've connected Denon X1300W and Marantz NR1711 AV receivers, and on both audio return channel was working flawlessly. eARC connection with Marantz was also working fine. Time for the conclusion. LG C2 is another high-performance OLED TV that guarantees an excellent experience whether you like watching sports, movies, TV shows or play games. It is very similar in performance to last year's C1, and many of new features such as user profiles, always ready, and additional gaming-related options could have been added to the previous generations with software updates. In the end, I was expecting that the OLED Evo would bring a more significant improvement, but measurements and viewing of content confirmed it is more marketing talk than something you will actually see. If you already own a C1 or older C-series model, consider C2 mainly if you plan to go with a bigger screen size, or take a look at the G2 that has a more advanced OLED Evo panel. I would like to thank the LG representative office in Croatia for lending me C2 for this test, and to retailer Ronis for providing Marantz NR1711 AV receiver. Thanks for watching, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I wish you a great day.